We're now from California, where those two parents accused of killing their 7-month-old son just did face a judge for the first time since they were arrested last week. And the bail for Rebecca and Jake Haro was set at $1 million each. Their son, Emmanuel, has been missing now for nearly 2 weeks, but family members say they haven't seen the baby in about a month, long before his mother reported him to be kidnapped. The update now from NewsNation West Coast correspondent Nancy Loo, live in Riverside. What's the latest, Nancy?
Well, Connell, it was just an initial court hearing. It lasted less than 5 minutes. Both Jake Haro and Rebecca Haro in the hearing in their prison jumpsuits. This is video just in, the pool video from the arraignment. It wasn't an arraignment because it's been postponed until next week. It's been pushed to September 4th, and that's when they will face murder charges. The charge is felony murder with malice. They are both represented from by a public defender. You heard from him earlier. The pushed arraignment to September 4th because they need to gather more information from law enforcement. But in the courtroom, they sat on opposite sides. Jake in a red jumpsuit, he had glasses on. She was in a blue jumpsuit, and you can definitely see that the black eye that she has faded quite a bit. Both of them chained at the arms as well as at the ankles. They did not appear to look at each other at any point. And Connell, they also both face a misdemeanor charge of making a false police report. That, of course, linked to that initial claim 2 weeks ago now of a kidnapping at a sporting goods store. She had claimed that someone knocked her out while she was changing the baby's diaper in the parking lot of that store, and when she came to, the baby was gone. And then the sheriff's department then determining that this is a case of murder based on evidence. We have not heard much yet about that evidence. There is a news conference planned tomorrow with the sheriff as well as the DA, so we possibly could hear more. But the bottom line, Connell, also is that the remains of baby Emmanuel still have not been found. So
Right.
Where is baby Emmanuel?
Is it usual, because on the complaint is with them together, so is it usual to split them apart to give them different attorneys, or, because I would assume they would have had the same attorney for one case judged by the DA's complaint, but you're saying that's not the case?
No, if the factual situation calls for one or more individuals than one to be charged with a crime, then they'll all be on the same criminal complaint. It's just they will all have different attorneys.
Were you consulted on that $1 million bail, and if so, how did it arrive at that determination?
The bail is set by schedule. So for now, because count one is a charge of murder, the schedule, which is a predetermined amount, is set at $1 million.
How did they seem to you? Did you talk to them together or separately?
I can't really get into that. You saw them as well as I did in court. So hopefully that satisfies a little bit of what you need to know. I have another matter on the fifth floor.
What were the bail amounts for? What case? The $10,000 and the $35,000?
There's trailing cases out of the banning court, minor matters that Mr. Haro had. So those simply are continued behind the murder case, and then we exonerated the bail bond.
Because he was on probation.
To tell you the truth, I don't know all the details about that, but when exonerate the bail bond, meaning that he's not on bail in those cases.
Do you expect him to show up for the felon in possession of a firearm hearing on September 2nd?
So that's information I don't know. I'll have to dig in, depending upon which individual we keep, right? But for now, the main case, the controlling case, is the case you're here on, and that's reset here in Riverside. All other cases will be on the same calendar here. It should be in Riverside.
Do you know why these private attorneys kind of faded away?
I don't. I can't speculate on that.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.